My name's Ricky. I'm going to see my probation officer today. Again. Probably won't be the last time. I lost control and I hit my missus and now I'm being done for it. And I'm not sure how today is going to go. I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but here I am. I'm on my way there, so I just think about my kids. I just keep my kids' faces in my head. And I'll do what I have to do, and I'll get it done, and everything will be okay.
Kia ora, Rick. Welcome, bro.
Kia ora.
Good to see you here. I see on your file that you're Naito.
Yep, that's right.
What part of the Te Waipounamu are you from?
I'm from down south.
Okay. Right down the bottom, down Bluff?
Yes, sir. I'm from Invercargill, just short of Bluff. All my family is still down there.
Oh, kia ora. So you were born down there and raised down there?
Country boy.
Country boy, eh? Been up in Christchurch how long?
I've been up here since I was 18.
Oh, so you've been here a while.
So a little while, yeah.
Oh, good. You got whānau up here?
Just my own.
Just your own whānau, yeah. Kia ora. Well, Rick, I'm sort of interested in that, you know, you and I are going to be doing some work together for a while. I'm sort of wondering what sort of thoughts you're having on your way here today.
I was thinking about what you might ask me, what I would say. Thinking about my kids. Thinking about having to take the day off work.
Right.
It's a bit of a bitch.
Okay. I see you've had a bit of experience with coming to probation services. What's that been like for you in the past?
It's been okay. It hasn't been bad.
Right.
But no. Kind of nothing really.
Okay. Similar sort of offending in the past that's brought you back again this time?
Yeah.
One of the things that I've learnt over the years, Rick, is that a lot of guys get to the doors out there and don't come inside. And you've come inside. What does that tell me about you?
I hope that it says that I want to make some changes.
Yeah. So is that different from when you've come in here before?
Yeah. Well, it's still hard to walk through those doors, though.
Yeah.
But I just think about my kids, you know.
Yeah. So they're really important to you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And do you have your kids with you full time or?
No, I don't. I see them once a fortnight.
Okay. And what's that like for you?
It sucks. Yeah.
What would you really like to happen in terms of you and your children?
I'd like to be able to see them whenever I can, whenever I wanted to.
Yeah.
You know? They're my whole world. And I've fucked things up.
Right.
So, you know.
So coming along to see me, and you and I doing some work together, are you going on to do a program? How important is that going to be for you and your children?
It's really important.
If I was to put it on a scale of, say, 1 to 100, 1 being not really important to 100 being really, really important, whereabouts on that scale would you be?
It's It's hard because I'm not a bad person. I've just done some stupid shit, but I'm not a bad person.
Right.
And in regards to my kids, it'd be 100%.
Right.
If it means that I can see my kids whenever I want.
Yeah. What do you think it'd be like for your kids if they were sitting here now and they heard you say that this was really, really important to you and to them, that you gave this program 100%? What might that be like for them to hear that?
I'd hope that they'd be proud of me.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want my kids to see me here though. But I hope they would be proud of me.
Okay.
Because I'm, yeah.
Good. Anybody else in your whānau that would be really proud of that you're taking this stance?
My mum.
Yeah. Your mum's still down south?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does she know that you're here today?
No.
No. So how might it be for her if she knew that you were talking like this today? Because it sounds to me like you're really serious this time, making some changes.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I just don't know where to start. I don't know.
So do you think doing this program and completing this program this time would be a good place to start?
Yeah. I hope so. So I would genuinely want to. I genuinely want to do something to help myself. I don't deliberately fuck things up for myself.
Right. So you and I are going to be doing a little bit of work together then, and sometimes it can get quite tough. And I'm just wondering, before we go any further, when the going gets tough, a lot of guys bail out. I'm just wondering, are you one of those guys?
No, this is important to me.
Right.
I have, it's important to me.
Good. One of the other things we're really conscious of, Rick, is sometimes we do this work in isolation from others.
Mm.
And one of the things we want to ask people is about who they're going to be accountable to. I'm thinking like with your children, your mum, and other people that maybe you're interacting with. Who else in your life do you think would be supportive of you? And who would you need to let to know that you're actually going through this sort of program?
I'm separated at the moment from my missus, and
What was your partner's name?
Kirsty.
Kirsten.
I would love for her to know that I'm doing this, and for her to know that I mean it, but I don't know if she would give a shit right now, actually.
Right. In terms of your employer, would they be supportive?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but I don't know if I want them to know that.
Okay. What do you think it might be like for you to explore that with them?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Any other whānau members that live close that you think would be supportive?
I'm pretty much by myself
Okay.
up here.
The reason why I'm asking this, Rick, is because part of being responsible is turning up and doing the program.
Mm.
The other aspect of that is kind of like who we're going to be accountable to while we're doing the program. So one of the challenges, one of the word I'm going to put in front of you is like, who else can we get involved to support you while you're going through this?
I don't know. I don't have that many people
Okay.
that I don't have that many people I trust to support me. My mates, I love them, but yeah, I don't know.
Okay, so as we're going to do this work together and go through this this program, one of the things we don't want to do is fall into the same traps we did last time. So I just want to leave that with you to think about next time we come together. But maybe who are 2 or 3 other people that you think of that can be really supportive, that we need to let know that you're actually going to make these changes, and this time you're serious about it. So like your mother and your partner, how might that happen? How does that sound to you?
Yeah, I'll give it some thought.
Rick, I get a sense that you're kind of paddling this rock a little bit on your own at the moment. Would that be true?
Yeah, that would definitely be true.
Your whānau's down south. I mean, who else do you think would be really interested in supporting you or rowing with you, if you like, on this journey?
I have a good relationship with my mum.
Okay.
With my brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
My mum is she's pretty important to me.
Yeah. How would it be for your mum, do you think, if you were to tell her that this is something that is really important for you, and that you know that this time you really need to do this for her and for her family? What might that be like for her to hear?
I think she'd be proud of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters that would also be very supportive if you were to make this journey?
Yeah. Yeah. A good family.
Good. So how would you go about getting them to support you, to come on board and be accountable to doing this work together?
I don't know. Have somebody just to listen. I know.
I'm just trying to imagine, what do you think your mum would want to say to you if she was sitting here with us now and she heard you talking like this?
She'd tell me that she loves me. She would tell me that she believes that I could do it.
What do you think she might want for her mokopuna, for your children?
For them to have a father they can look up to.
Right. And I'm getting a strong sense that's what you want as well.
It is what I want. Definitely.
So, in terms of having the confidence to do this with the support of your whānau and others, where do you think your confidence level might be now?
If I had the support of my family and I wanted to say that it would be higher. I just know I've fucked it up in the past. And if they were there to support me though, then I'd be 99% sure.
That's a huge move up the scale, isn't So getting your family on board, getting the whānau on board is going to be really important for us.
Yeah.
Kia ora, Rick. Welcome back.
Kia ora.
G'day, you okay today?
Yeah, fine.
So when we left last time, you were going away to think about a few things and to develop some sort of plan of action. How did it go? Where were we up to?
Actually, it's been pretty good. I talked to my mum, which
Great.
is a big deal, and she was excellent. I knew she would be.
Yeah.
And I've made an appointment for the stopping violence thing for
Great.
tomorrow.
Excellent.
I've cut down on the drink. I haven't stopped drinking, but
Right.
yeah, so it's okay.
Things are looking pretty good.
Yeah.
So you've run your mum, had a chat to her.
Mm-hmm.
Any other whānau members? You talked about your brothers and sisters last time.
I didn't speak to my brothers and sisters this time. I just spoke to my mum, but she suggested that I go and stay with my auntie and my uncle.
Here in Christchurch?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not sure.
No.
I'm not sure. I'm thinking about it. I know.
What are you not sure about?
Well, I'm not sure if I want to live with my auntie and uncle. I think I probably need to. I think probably living with my mate in this flat is probably not that helpful.
Okay. Just sort of interested, when you rang your mum and told her what's happening, how difficult was it to talk about the issue of violence and being violent towards your partner?
It was terrible. It was really hard. I think probably the hardest person to talk to about it, my mum.
Mm.
My old man. Yeah, it was hard.
We talked about last time that this is hard stuff and that we're prepared to kind of do the hard yards. So you've gone away, you've talked to your folks, put out there about your issue of violence, and thinking about where you fit with Tristan and the old alcohol issue there. So it sounds like to me you've started to put quite a bit of stuff in place.
Trying.
Yeah. What does it tell me about you as a man, as a father, as someone who wants to get moving?
Well, I hope it tells you that that I'm a good bloke, that I'm a good dad, that I'm really serious.
Mm.
I am really serious.
Right. You talked a little bit about you'd really like to get back with Kirsty.
Yep.
And your kids and developing that whānau. Have you had an opportunity to get in touch with her? And
yeah, I talked to her about it. We talked a little bit. Yeah, she's not completely convinced.
Right.
But we'll see how it goes.
Okay. So what do you think you're going to need to do to show her and others and to convince them that you are serious?
I need to see all these things that I've started to put into action. I need to see them through to the end.
Mm-hmm.
I need to show her that she can trust me and that I'm serious about it.
Yeah. So Rick, just in regards to your flatting situation at the moment with Tristan, we talked about how walking through this program and with the support of your parents and having some positive influence to help you through this. I just wanted to rethink about, if you stay living with Tristan, what are the sort of pros and cons of that? What are the good things about living there? What are the not so good things about living there?
Oh, it's a nice place. It's close to work. It's good living with a mate.
Yeah. So in terms of being supportive, the sort of support you're going to need to make these changes,
Yeah.
what's your thinking around that?
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I don't know if it's the best place for me to be if I'm going to make those changes.
Mm-hmm.
And Tristan's a good flatmate.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're going in different directions now. He doesn't have the same kind of responsibilities that I have and stuff, and I can't expect him to change his whole life around just because I want to change mine.
Right.
I don't know how keen I am to move in with my auntie and uncle, though.
Okay. Be good to explore that, but I just wanted to ask you about how much does Christian know about you changing your life? Like, what does he really know about the changes you want to make?
Well, I've sat down and talked with him,
Mm-hmm.
Asked him for support and stuff, and he's fully, he says he's fully going to be there for me. But like I said, he's in a different place in his life than I am in mine.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have kids.
Right.
He doesn't. I don't know if he can really understand what it means to me. He's a good mate.
Okay, good. What are some of the pros and cons about moving in with whānau, moving in with your auntie and uncle?
The food would be good. I get support. My whānau is really supportive, but I'm worried about losing. I'm worried about losing my freedom. I'm worried about them taking over, or you know what I mean. I have a freedom where I am now. I'm in charge of myself. It'll probably be really good.
In terms of that freedom and in charge of yourself and the changes that we're talking about and building your own family, and to enable you to do that, where does some of that freedom stuff sit with re-engaging back with your whānau, your children, your partner? Is that something you're going to want to hang on to? Or how are you going to manage that?
I want to hang on to freedom for means that I lose my kids. I'm just worried about. I'm worried about if I move in with family that even if their intentions are good,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'll do anything to get my kids back.